This is Life, Liberty, Happiness with Brian Schley and Trent Warner. Real talk, real freedom.
All right, everybody, welcome to the Counts Realty and Auction Group Towers here in beautiful Bedford, Virginia. Check out the latest auctions at countsauction.com. Thank you also to David Honaker, State Farm, like a good neighbor. David at State Farm is there. Make sure you check us out on YouTube. Search at LLH_podcast. Hit the subscribe button. Also, check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Like us, share us, follow us. We love it when you stalk us.
We're at 162 subscribers.
Oh, look at there.
That's
Speaking
crazy.
of that,
Yeah.
welcome to the studio, Mr. Trent Warner. And pushing buttons back there,
Hello.
the wonderful,
Oh my goodness, I got a wonderful today.
the
Hey.
wonderful Emma.
I was a little worried. I was getting late getting down here. New job. It's hectic.
It is.
Thought you were going to lock me out of the door.
No,
I would.
can't wait. All right, moving on. Backwards and forwards. I'm so excited about today. We've got an action-packed show, and you never know what's going to pop up on our action-packed shows, do you?
Oh, do we have a surprise guest?
Don't know. We'll see. But a little later on, we will have our NASCAR picks. We'll talk Talladega. What a race. Can't wait to talk
Where's
about
that at?
that.
You know what's crazy is this dude finally wins one the first week, and he acts like he's Mr. NASCAR.
No, you know, we love Talladega.
Yeah.
So I can't wait to talk about that.
Where-
I should have brought it up, but I saw a clip the other day of what's left at Talladega. Those are the best.
It is great. I watched that too. Yeah.
He always, Emma, that's what people leave behind when they leave Talladega
What,
infield.
what's a Talladega?
Oh, it's the race.
Yeah, where's that at?
Talladega.
Yeah, where is that?
Alabama.
Oh, gosh.
Alabama. All right. So anyway, this past weekend, Trent and I both, along with my wonderful, beautiful wife, went to Pulaski Speedway.
Seems like you're on fire. Like you're speeding through this show. You know, we got 2 hours.
Speed Weeks.
Oh.
Anyway, we went to Pulaski. First
Yeah.
time for me, first time for Trent.
And what a pleasant surprise for Ashley to go.
Oh, yes. And it was wonderful.
Yeah.
We didn't know what to expect, so we just went. And very impressed. The facilities are unbelievable.
Top notch.
Yes, unbelievable.
I would say NASCAR-ish.
Yeah. And of course, we sponsor a car there, Corey Dunn, the 75.
Yep.
Oh, wait,
So-
let me see if I can find a picture.
It was interesting. We got there for qualifying, right? And anyway, we'll talk. Speaking of Corey Dunn, I believe we got him on the air.
Oh, are you kidding?
You there, Corey? Oh, doing great.
hold on.
We got, hold on 1 second. We got to get a volume turned up here. You got it, Emma?
Yeah, disconnected. Give me 1 second. It's
Oh,
connected.
no.
It's connected.
This is how we treat our guests?
Guys, it literally was connected. There.
Our surprise
All right,
guests.
do we got him now? Technical.
Yes, it says
Yes,
it is.
sir.
Yes. There we go.
Hey, just like you on a Saturday, we had a little bit of technical difficulties.
Yeah, you'll have that from time to time.
All right, so this is Corey Dunn. Corey is a racer out of Salem, Virginia, and we sponsor his car. There we are.
Look at
on the
that.
hood, pulled up there.
That is amazing.
All right, so Saturday, Corey, just so you know, that was the first time we had ever been to Pulaski Motor Speedway, or I guess, yeah, that is what's.
Yeah. I was a Franklin County guy growing up.
And I was a South Boston guy. So, what I wanted to talk a little bit about, we're going to have you back on some other time when we can spend a little more time with you. But I was curious about Saturday's race. It was their first time at Pulaski.
Yeah.
The facilities are unbelievable. Can you talk a little bit about, because that's kind of your home track?
Yeah, I mean that's where I grew up, watching racing, being around racing, and everything. It's probably one of the best facilities on the East Coast when it's run correctly. And that's no shame to South Boston, because South Boston's an amazing facility as well. And I've really enjoyed my past 2 seasons running down there. But up here at Pulaski County, man, that's kind of home for me. when we get good racing on the track and we got fans in the stand, we normally put on a pretty good product.
Well, so Saturday we're watching qualifying, and is that typically the way qualifying's done there, or was it different because of the possibility of rain?
So it was definitely different than normal.
Okay.
The whole schedule was really, really, really condensed down. Normally we get 2 practice sessions and qualifying, and every class only got 1 practice session, which was also qualifying as well.
All right, so I see you go out. You're running a good lap times. I think at the time you were like second on the leaderboard. And I'm all excited. Trent and I both are just giddy. Trent actually ran down to the fence. Did you see him while you were doing your run?
I showed my shirt, and you revved it as you went by, and I was like, dude, I think he said hey to me. I was so excited.
Yeah. So when we were out there drawing the track, I definitely saw him, and I saw him down there at the fence pointing at me. And the next time around, I was like, shoot, I'll give him a little rev. I wasn't sure who it was, to be honest with you. But,
that's awesome.
It's one of your stalking
fans. Hey,
fans.
he's down here. He's fired up. So, yeah, down here fired up. So let's show him a little love.
It was. That was cool.
So when you came in, after, I guess, running a few qualifying laps, you came in and there was steam coming out of the hood, and I was like, oh, no. Tell us what happened, because when you're up there where we were watching, we had no clue, and then all of a sudden it just looked like chaos to us.
Yeah. Well, it was chaos to me in the seat too. I wasn't expecting that to happen for sure. What ended up happening was I went off down in the corner and my radiator cap popped off. So it spewed a bunch of water out.
So an easy fix.
That's what you saw. It was white smoke and water vapor going everywhere.
Wow.
It freaked me out pretty good too, because when it happened at first, I thought the motor had done blown up. And luckily we were able to get some water from some other competitors and went down to the parts truck. I think you may have seen me, doing my whole sprint down there to the parts truck to get a radiator cap, and threw a radiator cap back on it, put some water in it, went back out there and ran a couple more laps just to make sure everything was okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you would have been on pole if they would have used you running instead of driving around the track. That was about as quick as I've seen somebody.
I was pretty fired up, man. I was like, man, we gotta get this thing fixed. I need to see what's going on and just make sure everything's okay. Because if we have a bigger issue than just blowing water all over the place, we need to figure it out real quick because we don't have much time.
What happened during the race? There was a guy, you were in third. There was a guy that was first. I think he had just gotten past from first to second. And then it looked like he had pulled down to the infield or down to the bottom of the apron, the yellow through. And then he was last. I didn't know, is this guy trying to pass the most cars? I had no idea what he was doing. He never made it back to you, never made it to fourth, but I didn't know what happened to the guy there. Any idea what went on there?
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that was a 4, Kyle Dudley.
It was.
And I think they thought he had a tire going down because there was a couple of corners right there before he really slowed down and pulled off where his car was sparking off the racetrack. And I don't know if it was him throwing it in the corner and it was bottoming out, or if he had something that maybe was giving up. Like a shot going dead or a spring giving up or something like that. But something was definitely going on because he was pretty stout, and then all of a sudden his car was kind of going all over the place. So I don't really know exactly what took place, but I know that they thought that they had a tire going down, and they came down in the pits and checked it, and all their tires had air in it. So something else somewhere had gone amiss.
Yeah.
Well, you finished second. It looks like you had a pretty good car that night. You said you had a lot of homework to do. So how's that progress going, and what's the next race for us?
So the next race will be May 9th. And we've already got the car back in the shop, going over some things, cleaned it up because, it was between the water going everywhere and the rubber buildup, it was pretty filthy. So we got that part done. Now we just need to look over everything, like look at our travels and things like that to see if there's some things set up wise we can do a little bit different to try and helped me move one position forward. You know, the car was really, really good on the long run. It took about 5 or 6 laps for it to really come in. I don't know if we started our air pressures off just a touch too low, but for the first 5, 6 laps, my front end had a tendency to push up the racetrack when I throttled up. And that was really my biggest complaint that we had in the car, because after those 5, 6 laps, I mean, I really felt like I could attack the corner pretty well. And my spotter was giving me lap times in conjunction with me to the 7 in front of me right there towards the end of the race before we caught the lap traffic. And I was just as good as he was lap time wise. So, you know, if we can just make the car just that little bit better so I don't get spaced out right after those restarts, I think we'll have a really good shot to bringing home a checker flag.
Now, to my understanding is Stacy Compton is now the gentleman that's running the show there. Have you seen a major improvement with him coming in?
Oh, I mean, to be honest with you, like the first race with the adversity that we faced with the rain and everything else, that event, I don't feel like could have gone any smoother.
Yeah.
You know, they had a plan, they had an answer, they were on top of it. Stacy and the rest of the team, Lynn Carroll, Shane Laws, you know, and the rest of the people that are up there, they had a plan, they executed it, and to be honest, I think the event ran about as flawlessly as you could ask for one to run with the weather and everything else that was stacked against them.
Well, we got so excited. Brian was telling me.
I think they made a huge difference.
We got so excited. Brian was telling me here that we talked about maybe doing an LLH podcast of the racing down there. That would be freaking awesome. We just got to get Emma to come with us.
Yeah, we got to do a live show. Emma's never.
I know.
Emma's never. She's our producer, and she's never been to a race, Corey.
I gotcha. Yeah, it's a whole lot different in person than what you see on TV. You get the sights, you get the smells, you get the sound. Being there in person and at an event is just watching one on TV.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, thanks for catching up with us. We will. Like I said, when we get some time, we'll spend more time with you. I know you got to get off to your daughter's recital, I think dance recital. So we'll let you get out of here, and we'll see you in a couple weeks.
Yeah, that sounds great. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for the support, man. We're glad to have you guys on the car.
Thank you.
Oh, it's great. All right, we hang up on him.
I don't know. Emma never tells me.
It sounded like it hung up.
All right. That was Corey Dunn. He is the driver of the number 75 late model car there at Pulaski Speedway.
Dude, we got to talk racing.
I know.
Like real racing.
Yes. I can't wait to like really have him in the studio and just there's so many little things that I don't think I don't know what he does for a living.
Yeah.
And you know, when do they find time to work on these things?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because all of them are working a full-time job. That's not what they do every day, you know?
Yeah.
So anyway, thanks again, Corey, for joining us on LLH. Remember, go to YouTube at LLH_podcast, and you can watch us live. You can also watch previous episodes. And if you get a chance, scroll down and check out some of our past interviews that we've had with guests. It's pretty interesting stuff. So,
yeah.
All right, moving on. I figured you'd like that little.
That was really cool, man.
Yeah.
That was,
so that's what we did this weekend, by the way.
yeah. Yeah, we had a great time.
It was. I really wasn't expecting those facilities. I mean,
I had no idea it was going to be like that.
Food was great too.
Yeah. We do have to check out. We got to go do a Franklin County one.
Okay.
On a weekend.
I've never, I mean, South Boston, now Pulaski. I've never done Franklin, so we definitely have to do an orange.
Yeah, yeah.
I've just heard so many people talk about how fast it is.
Yeah, I'd like to see that too. Very cool.
All right, Emma, since you stood us up, what did you do?
Oh, I worked.
I
worked. Yeah, no, this one was not. Yeah. Whatever. Okay. And then I sat behind Brian at church on Sunday, and he got mad I didn't sit with him.
I know. Who comes and sits 2 rows behind and by themselves?
Maybe she was afraid of the heat.
Well, someone that didn't have anybody go with them.
You know where we sit. All you had to do was slide on in there.
Well, then you had Bart and then his wife show up. You had a full row.
Yeah.
I was content.
I invite people.
I like being by myself.
I'm not saying I do. I was just saying I was content. So.
If you listen to the show and you live in Bedford, come to Bedrock. We're
Yeah,
there
sit with me.
Where is Bedrock?
right up here, top of the street, right there on Main Street.
I don't think pointing for the audience doesn't good.
It used to be the Bedford Bulletin building.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
The what?
I didn't know that.
I forget
was
how many
converted.
hundreds it sits, but it's
We packed.
yeah, and that's
It's
the
at least 200.
That's the 9:30 service.
Yeah,
They have
that's
3
one.
services. It's crazy.
Oh.
And it's
I can't get up early enough for the 8.
they've got another building that they're moving the youth into because they need to expand the auditorium,
That's a good thing.
or they call it the
Outpost.
outpost. Yeah.
It's a good thing.
But there's a Bedrock Forest too.
And Lynchburg.
I kind of can't wait for Riley comes back this weekend.
You go to Waiver. What's it called?
Waymaker.
Waymaker. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't been since you left.
Is that the one your pastors left?
You know what? It's kind of weird. The videos they keep showing, he keeps preaching. So I don't know if they haven't found a preacher
yeah,
or if they're
probably-
old
Yeah.
videos.
A lot of
that the
times that
Dupins?
happens. They'll
The
stay,
Dupins. John.
They'll stay until they find the pastor.
Yeah, John and Tammy.
I
John
used to
is
work for
great.
I used to work for their son.
All right,
really?
this
When-
weekend.
The Wandering Donut.
Yeah.
Let's move it on.
Sorry, Emma. It's Brian's show.
Oh, sorry. I'm
Back
so
to
sorry.
Brian.
I'll be quiet.
This
We're
weekend,
gonna lock you out.
Reagan finally has her play,
Yay!
aka Fish 4.
Fourth fish.
Yep. I'm excited.
I
about
love that.
Friday and Saturday.
Do you know the lines?
Does she speak?
No, but my daughter's crazy. I'm just telling you. I picked her up the other day. All right, so you know these things, I guess, in school. My daughter's 13, so she's she's at that age where you're freshman, and so she talks about a cool table at school,
Oh yeah,
right?
the cool kids.
Yeah, and she hasn't got the nerve to ask to sit at the
I never sat at the cool kids.
right. And so
wasn't
I keep saying, Reagan, did you try it? You have to ease into these things. She come home.
That is true.
I picked her up the other day, and she was so excited. She said, "Guess what I got?" And I'm like, "What?" I was like, an invitation to sit at
A?
the cool kids or whatever." And she's like, "No, better than that." I was
Oh,
like, "What?"
no.
She's like, "We got the formal coming up. That's the dance, right?"
She has a date.
She got a invitation for an after party.
Oh.
After the yeah.
Oh, that's so wonderful.
And she's like, only 2 freshmen got invited, and I'm one of them. Oh, dude, she was on cloud 9.
I love that.
Are you sure she's 13
Yeah, why?
and she's a freshman?
Yeah,
My sister just turned 15 and she's
That
a freshman.
seems young.
she is young.
13.
Should
Are
be
you sure you got their age right?
Yeah, she'll be 14. And if Ashley texts me, then I'm
No, you can't be right. She can't be
When's
the
her
ninth grade
birthday?
at 13.
July.
Oh.
She'll be 14 in July. I know I'm right. No, I'm wrong.
Golly, man.
No, she's 14. She'll be
Right, to be
15.
Yeah.
15, yeah.
Because I'm about to
Good
say, how
God.
did she jump a whole grade?
I'm sorry.
Father of the year.
God, I am going to get killed for this one. Holy cow. And the only reason I thought of that is because her car is next door, and I'm like, oh, she can't be.
I was about to say,
Driving
my sister's the same age and she's a freshman. How is she only 13?
Sorry. I get it wrong. What are you doing?
You made me think of something though there about fourth fish and what she wants to do. Oh, you reminded me. So when Riley was younger, I guess she's okay with me telling the story. I'm sure she is. So Riley is still a social butterfly. She's just friends with everybody. Like she's always been friendly to everybody. But like in the 6th grade, she legitimately had these thoughts. We're going down the road and she goes, I've got good 6th grade friends, but I think in the 7th grade, I'm going to come up with 7th grade friends. So, and then the 8th grade, she did the same. So
Wow.
now when she's in high school, like later in her years, she says, I'm going out with my friends today. And I'll say the 6th grade, 7th grade, or 8th grade group. She goes, tonight's the 7th grade group. Like she still branded them the year that she made friends with them. She's still friends with all of them,
Yes.
but she puts them in the group setting of when she met them. I bet if I asked her this weekend and she's going, I was like, hey, which group did she come out of? She would be able to tell me.
Are you just hanging home this weekend?
Oh, man, we're busy. So congratulations to the French's son. Braden graduated from Virginia Tech.
Tech, okay.
And he did back in December. So this is the celebration of his graduation. Tech graduates this weekend.
Was he a 2-year? Like he had done his 2 years in high school and then did 2 at Tech.
No, what's funny is he literally was just a normal kid going in at freshman year, but he pushed himself through summer school to be done in 3.5 years. Wow. So he graduated early and got his job so that he's actually working before he ever officially graduated.
Good for you.
So yeah.
I'm one of those though, like our neighbor or whatever, he did the 2 and then was 2 at Tech, and I'm like, good Lord, can they have a fun? I guess people don't go to college anymore to have fun.
No, that is a factor, but there's a financial factor in there, and there's all that stuff. But there is a lot of. It's just different now with social media. Yeah. Like the other day, I'm going down the road with Wood, and he's texting, and I just parent will say, "Who are you texting?" Mm-hmm. And he says, "My friend, one of my old friends." And I said, "Old friends?" Like he's only a 9th grader. I said, "You mean from like North Carolina?" He goes, "Yeah." And dude, I had the vivid thought. I moved around so much when I was a kid. Mm-hmm. Once I moved away, other than a letter or two, what boy's going to write a letter? Yeah, like we might do one. Yeah, I never was friends with that guy.
That's right.
So Kirk Stevens, if you're listening to our podcast, let me know. I never became. He was my 7th grade, 8th grade friend, and I lost touch with him. But these guys never lose touch with their friends.
It's funny you say that because I had a friend who actually Emma knows, who was one of my childhood friends, grew up right beside me, neighbor.
What was his nickname?
His name was Andrew McCormick. Okay. And so I saw he had commented on the show, and I thought that was cool.
That's cool. My boyfriend's uncle.
Ah. I asked you what nickname because it seemed like all of your friends, y'all always had Nubs and Frog. And
you gave nicknames to people on your street, like Chris and Melanie?
I didn't.
Now, all your friends had nicknames. Like y'all, Pew. You had a kid named Pew.
He shot somebody. So. That's how he got the nickname Pew.
Golly.
Not very creative.
Anyway.
He shot my brother.
It's probably valid, right?
It's one of my favorite stories.
No, not that
you get
brother.
A chance to tell
the other Kevin. I had 2 brothers named Kevin.
That's so funny.
That's true. All right, we're moving on.
Yes.
All right, this day in history.
By the way, I'm just moving
in history.
Yeah,
I'm just moving this weekend. That's all. Thanks for asking. Yeah, moving on. It's Brian's show.
All right, this day in history.
Good one.
In 1992,
this day in history,
the jury acquitted the LAPD. Emma does not know anything about this, I bet. Did you learn that in school? Because I'm sure they probably.
Ask her if she knows the name of the person.
Do you know the name of the guy? Well, it's written.
I know, but she doesn't have it in front of her.
In 1992, the jury acquitted the LAPD in the blankety blank.
Rodney King.
Rodney King excessive force
I've
trial.
never heard of that.
Yeah, that's wild. She wouldn't know that.
Emma, it was the LAPD arrested a guy who
was cracked up,
claimed it was excessive force, and then
they did beat the living piss out of him.
It was kind of like the George Floyd thing.
Yes,
way worse.
Yes.
Well, no, they didn't kill him.
They didn't kill him, but they beat the living snot out of him, and
valid?
He wouldn't go down. I mean, he was
it was valid because he was on so many drugs. It was ridiculous. But anyway, after LA just rioted, and I mean, it was bad.
Remember Reginald Denny?
Yes, the guy they jerked out of the...
So there was a guy in a tractor trailer, and it was all the people in the city rioting, and they took bricks and just kept hitting this guy in the head. All he was doing was just driving his truck into the city.
He didn't do anything wrong.
Bringing gas or something into the city. Yeah.
Anyway, that happened. That was 1992.
And I had 2 events I thought this week is kind of crazy. Vietnam ended in 1975, and the Berlin Wall came down in 1990.
1990.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Is that pre-Emma?
Yes.
That is 12 years pre-Emma.
You were born in 2002?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I'm only 23.
Wow.
You thought I was like in my 30s?
No, I didn't. I just I didn't do the math. Stop getting mad at me.
All right,
oh my gosh, okay, sassy.
This Day in History is brought to you by...
Need insurance in Bedford? I'm David Honecker, your local State Farm agent. Whether it's home, auto, or life insurance, we've got you covered with personalized service and great rates. Let us help you protect what matters most with the reliability and trust of State Farm. Call us today at 540-586-8194 or visit our office that is conveniently located at 1232 East Lynchburg Salem Turnpike Park in Bedford, right beside the Walmart. We are your go-to State Farm agent. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call us today.
Boom, boom. All right.
Yeah.
Drama. Mm-hmm. I can tell you where I'm at now. I'm back to watching Gunsmoke.
Oh, really?
I have been watching it, not a lot, but
Yeah.
I do enjoy Gunsmoke.
So when I go to holidays down in Rollsville, I know I'm going to get a weekend of Hee Haw, Gunsmoke, all those old things.
It's terrific entertainment.
Yeah. And they watch it every night.
Yeah. And it's so weird how much things have changed from then.
How so?
And I'm just saying, factual.
Well, they didn't have cars.
Oh, a man smacking a woman right across the face.
Oh, good grief.
Oh, that's every episode in Gunsmoke.
How about this? You got any smokers?
Smoking.
Yep.
Just I'm just saying how times have changed. It's just crazy. You may know this or may not.
No tatas.
No.
See?
Trying to remember. Burt Reynolds.
Yeah.
He got his start in Gunsmoke.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So he was a Indian of Indian descent.
No kidding. I can see that.
And the racism on the show is, I mean, it's awful.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. Just how times have changed is crazy.
Yeah, that is wild.
Anyway, and I literally asked somebody this week, was Kitty running a whorehouse?
I thought so, yes, right?
Well, I mean, she had women there and she was always recruiting women to work there, but I didn't know if that's just waitresses
Yeah.
at the card games or are they really,
That's one of my favorite lines in a movie or in a song is Toby Keith's.
I heard you never.
Yeah. What is
Oh,
it?
Marshall Dillon said,
So, yeah.
Miss Kitty, have you ever thought of running away?
Yeah, of course you would know the words.
Of course, yeah.
So,
Yeah, that
that's
was a
good
big
song.
deal.
Yeah.
Marshall Dillon and Kitty. Yep. So I've been watching that. And then Jimmy Kimmel, I put it under drama because that's what it is.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, I think I'm to the point now where Jimmy Kimmel is so irrelevant.
Yeah.
He has to do these things to be able to become,
Of course.
relevant.
Yeah.
Like, nobody's watching Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah. Now, just to be fair, his little joke that he thought was funny about Melania was pre-assassination attempt.
Yes.
So some people don't know that. Just thought I'd let.
It's just awful.
He's classless.
He is very classy.
Yeah. Especially when you consider how he started in the Man Show. Like he was one of the
Right.
good conservatives. He just does whatever who's paying him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's a punk. For me, and you know how we do the TikTok shout outs?
Yes.
All right.
Oh.
So, well, not right now, but in the later album, I'm going to show you why. So I watched a movie on Sunday, I think it was. It was called Blackberry.
Oh, wow. Is it about blackberries?
Yes.
Oh, I got to put that on my list.
Oh my God, dude. And I know it because of the TikTok shout out that we do. I'm going to play you why, because of one of his clips I end up listening to, and we don't, not right now, but I'm saying he's the reason that one of his reviews, he does movie reviews.
Oh, okay.
And he talked about this. And dude, did you know, and I'm going to throw this out here, but I'm not going to give the movie away. But did you know that one of the owners of BlackBerry tried to buy the Pittsburgh Penguins?
No.
Do you remember this?
Mm-mm.
Dude, that's part of the show. And you're like, oh my God. And it's a docudrama.
Huh.
Oh man, it is really, really well
How
done.
many episodes? Oh, it's just
It's a movie.
Oh.
Just a movie.
okay.
It's really well done. 2 hours and 1 minute.
This is a Amazon or Netflix
Netflix.
or Apple. Oh,
Netflix.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. So, and I'll tell you a little bit about that guy here in a little bit. But the other thing that I watched, and I don't know if you're as
almost
big
did.
a movie fan, big a wrestling fan as I was, but the Hulk Hogan documentary. When I watched the first episode, I couldn't wait to get home the next night. I watched the next 3. I finished the
Really?
whole thing. It's so much memories for me. There are so many memories for me of the wrestlers that he's wrestling against and the
Yeah.
people and all the background. And you will find this interesting. The 4th episode is he's at the end, and you don't even know it's the end of his life. He doesn't know it's the end of his life. I mean, it all caught everybody by surprise, right? So he just finished the interview 3 months before his death. And so he's sitting there and he's talking about the interview. and they start slanting it about how dare he went to the convention and did that thing for Trump. Jesus. And 50% of the fan base will hate him. And look how he got booed in L.A. And I thought, none of you care about Steve Kerr doing the same thing.
Yeah.
That he can alienate 50% of the NBA, and none of you say anything.
Nope.
But when he does, and you know what? He had the best response. I don't care. Boo me. I'm doing what's right. It was so good, man. Right. It's really, really good. Well done. That's a good documentary.
I was more of a WCW.
I know you are.
But I mean, I still watched and followed.
And you remember he goes into the WCW.
Oh, yeah. When he was in his dark, became a heel.
That's really big on the show.
That's awesome.
It's really big on the show, yeah.
Do I have to watch Yellowstone before I watch Landman?
No. Completely different.
Yeah.
Okay. Landman keeps popping up on my feed, like my TikToks.
You should watch it.
I'm trying to think of you.
Is it violent?
I think,
No.
But knowing you, I think you would actually prefer Yellowstone more than Landman, don't you? Knowing her?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but isn't Yellowstone very violent?
What do you mean by violent?
It does.
Punching and
It does have some stuff.
I can't do that.
I mean, every show has that.
Not the ones I watch.
Father David will
SpongeBob?
approve.
That's SpongeBob.
Come on,
Maybe
Emma.
I'll watch it with Father David.
Come on, Emma.
You guys are rude.
All right, moving
Why
on
is
to
that
lame
rude?
media headlines.
That was Squidward.
I wasn't allowed to watch SpongeBob growing up.
Really? That's the one I would watch with my kids. At first, I thought it was a bad cartoon, but I realized it's a great cartoon.
I mean, I watch a lot of did your kids watch iCarly?
Yeah.
Yes, we loved iCarly.
That one, and then we watched a lot of Full House.
I never really watched Full House.
I still watch that.
Logan was a Ben 10.
Logan watches some weird shows, like the Raymond show. Everybody loves Raymond.
How is that
What,
weird?
blasphemy.
That's
I've
one of
never
the
seen
greatest-
it.
Seriously, lock her out.
I've never seen it.
Oh my!
Just let the computer run. We can do the
Stop.
show the rest of ourselves. I'll go. She got me.
All right, ABC News.
ABC News.
James Comey
Yeah.
was expected to self-surrender today because he was indicted again.
Cannot wait for that profile mugshot.
Yeah, he's a.
It's time for arrests to start happening, and it looks like they're starting to happen.
I hope so. And I just want one of them to stick.
I don't even care. Just make them go to court like they made
That's
Trump
true.
do.
That's
Make them
exactly
go.
right.
Right. I don't care. Make them defend themselves.
Yes.
Put themselves on record.
Yes.
Liars.
What else were you meaning when you put 86, 40,
Yeah.
47?
Yeah. And by the way, you were part of the government that was helping to investigate
Yeah.
crime.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Who are you?
Yeah, he's an idiot.
He's part of the swamp.
Absolutely.
Yep. Get out.
All right, NBC News.
Hang on.
Supreme Court limits use of race in redistricting in a win for the GOP.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't wait to play a clip later on with Trump when this is brought up. But basically, what had happened in Louisiana, they had tried to redistrict, and they literally carved out inner cities,
Yeah.
and it was a vein that went straight through, right? And they said it was because blacks were being disenfranchised by not having their own districts.
Okay.
And the Supreme Court is like, no, you can't do that
Yeah. Yeah.
based on race. So that now reverses
Yeah.
Louisiana, but it also, puts a bullseye on some of the other redistricting.
Yeah. I've got some news about that, actually.
All right. So CBS News. Supreme Court weakens Voting Right Act in a major redistricting case, voiding Louisiana's congressional map. So basically saying the same thing.
Yeah.
Again, if you click on them and read them on ABC or NBC or CBS, of course they'll tell you it's how do you think the decision went, Trent? What was the votes?
6-3.
6-3.
Yeah.
Hey, exactly. Right.
The news story should be, why do the three always vote the same way?
Always.
Instead, the news story is about, look at how Amy Coney Bryant drops away. Or one of the five, I mean, sometimes you can trust
John
that, and John Roberts that'll do it. But sometimes Kavanaugh will. I mean, you just never know. Those guys have the ability to make a decision based on what their thoughts are. But these three always have the same?
Nope.
Ridiculous.
They're lockstep. Yeah. All right, so that was Lame Media headlines. Now moving on to our small business shout out for our TikTokers.
I'm going to say TikTok shout out.
Well, TikTok. We'll change the name.
TikTok shout out. These are the things that sometimes we get across. And if I end up following someone, sometimes I can get on a thread and I just get sucked into them.
Yes.
So this guy, and this, if it goes a little long, I'll just tell you to quit it. But he hooks me how he does his TikToks. These are movie reviews or TV show reviews and how he says it. I love how he does it. Go ahead.
The best movies on Netflix right now that you should watch tonight if you haven't seen them before. I went through the entire Netflix library, found all my favorite movies, ranked them all, and these are the top 3, and including number 1, which is one of my favorite movies of all time. It's mandatory viewing. Number 3, though, is Train Dreams, directed by Clint Bentley. This is just from last year. It was my favorite movie of last year. This is a beautiful movie about the human experience. Follows Joel Edgerton, who is a logger, and he goes and does what he has to do for his family.
I love this movie too. By the way.
This is just an incredible movie about life and this earth that we all share, and what it means to be here and experience other people, the ups and downs, the beauty, the losses. I adore this movie. I was in an absolute puddle when I saw it last year. I've come back to it twice.
So his name is Trey Nesbitt.
Okay.
His handle is at Trey, Trey Nesbitt, Nesbit.
Yeah, check him out.
And he's from L.A., and his followers, I think we should do this too, just to let you know, so that when we go back later and look, and after our show has an influence that it does, he has 90,000 followers right now.
Okay.
So his views are incredible. Like if you look at the people just want to see what he thinks is good, and he does a really good job of describing the trailers and the movies.
Yeah.
So I watched one of his picks was he goes to like Netflix, he goes to Amazon Prime, Paramount Plus. And so on Paramount Plus, he said his favorite movie was called Arrivals. Didn't like it. I watched it last night. It was okay. And what's really cool was just like, and to make you feel better about our clips, the people dog him on his opinion. You know, the people's comments.
Yeah.
And the guy, dude, people just rip him for his thoughts on what he says about movies.
Well, that's the best part is reading the comments, man.
Yeah.
They're great.
Yeah.
So he only has 89,400 and some followers more than we do.
We're on our way, though.
We are. We're trudging.
One of our video clips has more views than any of his ever have
That's
gotten.
great.
So stick it, Trey.
Okay. Well, he wasn't being the rude one. Brian was.
Just saying, just nothing but the facts. All right, moving on. Sports.
It's time for sports.
Hey. That was pretty good. NASCAR, speaking of racing, we were in Talladega this weekend.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Man, I was so obviously we've talked about this on the program that we are in the process of renovating. And it is a nightmare, just like it's supposed to be. But my wife and I literally spent all day Sunday clearing out kitchen stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm just telling you, if ever you want to pack a vehicle that you need to take to the beach.
Oh, I know who I'm getting.
My wife can find places to put things.
Yeah.
Because somehow we have a whole table full of dishes that she is selling on Facebook Marketplace that somehow fit in a cabinet on one drawer. And I don't know how that happened.
Huh.
First of all, I can't figure out how the drawer didn't collapse with all the weight of the dishes.
Yeah.
And so I'm just like amazed at all of the stuff that came out of one cabinet. So we're in the process because we'll be gutting the kitchen here next week.
So Emma, in the renovations that he's doing, you know, we went to the Speedway on Saturday. So we were so excited about Talladega going on. Brian is watching in his bedroom, and I lay in bed with him to finish watching the race. And Ashley comes by. And I didn't know she was going to race. She just started talking about the race and putting on a jacket. And I was like, "Are you going too?" And she said, "Yeah." And I was like, "All right, all of us."
Yep.
Just had a little conversation from the bed.
But man, Talladega did not disappoint. For
Yeah.
me, I loved all of it, including the wreck that took out 90% of them.
You can't say that. You can't say you loved it all.
Dude, I did.
The last 25 laps was good, but the first whatever was horrendous. The first phase, the first stage was yawner.
So I actually was picking up on what was happening,
Yeah.
and I don't think people did. So
Everybody did.
they give points now to the fastest lap.
Right. So they hang back and take off.
I didn't know that, but I did catch on that was happening because I would see these cars like Hocevar was doing it. I forget the other Noah Gragson.
But it's a mileage thing that they're doing, because what happens is a couple of the guys that never get the lead, they get the lead.
Yeah, it's true.
And so that guy Fincham or whatever,
Yeah,
and then
right.
there was another name that I'd never heard of. They're at the top. It's because I looked and they're literally going 20 miles an hour less than they can. And I was like,
Yeah,
ugh.
and I don't understand. So I get that NASCAR is literally, and this is what makes me excited. I do think they are literally trying now to get back the fans. I do think they're trying. And what's amazing about it is they've made some adjustments. But listen, just take the spoiler and either get rid of it or let them turn it down so the drag gets off, and let's watch racing.
That's what Denny Hamlin says.
Because he's 1,000% right. You can't pass.
Yeah.
You're just stuck moving.
Yeah, and I recognized it, especially when Kevin Harvick was talking about it, since so many people had wrecked, because there was less cars, you have less energy,
Yes.
and you have no. So my money late in the race after stage 2, I put my money on Ross Chastain because I love Ross because
and
he won at ours. He won at stage 2. He was at 10th the entire stage. He could not go farther, and I was like, you kept waiting for him to go out of line. And he never did. They just stayed in line until the last turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, Carson Hocevar,
Yeah.
first time winner,
Best celebration ever.
dude, best ever.
Yeah.
And that's what I love. I feel like we are finally getting personalities back
Yeah.
into NASCAR.
How scared were you for him, though? The way he celebrated. I was scared.
The way it started off, I was.
And he didn't really have control of the car. And I was worried about, what's the name? Jamie Little is the reporter.
Yeah.
They stand out on the track.
That's right, yeah.
And I kept waiting for him to run over a drone or a cameraman or something like that.
I love, because the announcers, Kevin Harvick and all of them were like, well, this will get banned.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
And I loved that the brand new CEO was at the press conference and said, absolutely not.
I'm shocked by that.
Because Hocevar was explaining what was happening.
Yeah.
And he said, I had to take the steering wheel off. And then he looked at the CEO and went, and he's like, do what you want.
Yeah.
This is what the fans want. That's what we want now.
Yeah.
And I'm like, God, I hope this is the case. They're not going to ban it.
Yeah. I'm shocked by that, actually.
But behind closed doors, he's going to say, hey, just be safe.
Yeah.
Like, you can't, don't slam into the wall.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
And if he had had a little more control, but he hit the wall so hard, it looked like he snapped his neck.
But man, what a celebration. And the fans loved it, man.
You see the person like trying to throw him a beer?
Yes.
And he tried to catch it.
I don't know if you picked up on this, but people kept trying to say as if people were throwing beers at him, like booing. And I'm like, no, they were throwing it so he could
I hadn't
catch
heard
it.
anybody say that.
Oh, yeah. I saw a few of them. And I'm just like, no, that was celebration.
Oh, of course.
He would have caught it.
Yeah. He would have caught it and drank it.
So
I guess so. I guess he's old enough to drink. How old is he?
23.
Okay, yeah, he can drink.
So anyway, it was good to have a little personality back in victory lane.
Yeah.
In Talladega, it was full.
Well, how great is the meme that you see, or the clip that has him at the top half and he's in that car and he's waving to everybody, and the lower half is when Dale Sr. actually did it to wipe his windshield off in the Wrangler car, and that was during the race.
Yes,
during,
unbelievable.
Caution.
And how cool that Mike Joy just pulls that right out during the broadcast.
that was cool.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
So, but a good race.
I'm Mike Joy'd out though.
Yeah.
I'm a little Mike Joy'd out. The whole hurricane and trying to create a name and trying to get a phrase and a slogan.
Yeah. I'm agreeing with you there.
We got to find a way to get MRN on a channel that you can listen to MRN, because when you get those clips of them doing the race you just watched,
phenomenal.
it is 10 times better.
Yeah.
You know why? Because they just do the race.
Well, why can't television pick that up?
I know.
Like, why can't they figure that out?
First off, it's just one guy in one corner, and he hands it off to another guy.
Which is great.
And they hand it off to another guy, and they come all the way around, and then he starts up again, and they're literally just talking about the things. It's not all the backstories and the trying to create drama.
Yes, exactly.
It's literally the race.
Yep.
Do play-by-play of the race. That's what's exciting. Yeah.
I'd like to see that change. Yes.
Yes.
So NASCAR is in Texas this week.
Texas.
Yep. So that ought to be interesting.
We got picks later. You made a run at us because we were so bad.
Yes.
Yeah.
I did. I won this week.
Yeah, but you had the guy. Thank God that your other guy was second to last.
Who? Logano? No.
Yes.
No, he fell that far after the
And
wreck?
I couldn't wait to tell you that. And then I found out my guy was last.
Ugh. And man, how bad did Denny Hamlin screw up?
How so? What did he do?
Well, he was leading the race. And then he
yeah. Man, he
sped
gets
on
a lot of
pit road.
speedings. I don't know how he does that. I think it's cooked.
No, he admitted it. So I don't know why he keeps doing it. So, but anyway,
I do have up-to-date scores.
all right, we'll go over that when Carolina Kevin comes later on. Right now, F1 is back.
F-U?
They're back in Miami.
Yeah, I saw that on Apple TV.
They also had some changes
Okay.
during the winter break, spring break, whatever they call it. And then they had an extra long one because they canceled 2 races. But they did make changes. They apparently got rid of the stupid battery taking up so much so that we could get some speed back in the cars.
Well, good.
Good for some.
Yeah.
Mercedes is not happy.
Sure.
They must have figured out something with that because they were dominating. So we'll see if there's any changes this weekend
Yeah.
in the cars. But yeah, that was dumb. That was just idiotic.
Yeah.
Why? Yeah. Anyway, so that's Miami. And I love that race. Miami is fun.
It is a good race.
So we'll
My
see.
favorite is the boats that are in the fake
Oh, yeah.
water.
It's great.
So on the infield, when they go around one of the turns, there's yachts sitting there like they're at Monaco, but there's no water there.
But it does look real.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Looks neat.
All right, moving on to the NBA.
Yeah.
Orlando Magic and the 76ers are a little bit of a surprise
Yeah.
in the playoffs. The Magic actually lead the Detroit Pistons 3-1.
Isn't that crazy?
Like Detroit, did they not have the best record?
But don't we say this every year? There's always that team
Yeah.
that just doesn't belong up
Yeah.
there, and they kind of take advantage.
Last year it was Cleveland,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like they take advantage of the regular season and they try harder than everybody else.
Yep.
And then they really aren't that good.
Yeah.
So, yes, tonight at 7 o'clock, it is the Magic at the Pistons. And
They could close out.
So, is it, it's best of 7, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's right. And then the Cavs are tied 2-2 with the Raptors.
Wow. I forgot about
And,
that.
and the Lakers can wrap it up tonight at home
Yeah.
against the Rockets.
The Celtics lead the 76ers, but the 76ers are at home and could tie the series up.
That game was bad last night.
Yeah. Joel Embiid is back.
Okay.
So, and on a footnote here, the NCAA has expanded again, Trent.
Hey, NBA, before you get to the NCAA, have you seen any of the interviews with Shay Shay and who's the guy that was, oh gosh, he played for the Miami Heat and he was in the NBA. He was like a phenom as a college player.
Oh, Beasley.
Beasley, Michael Beasley.
I did see a clip today of it.
It is uncomfortable.
Yeah.
He is so whacked.
Yeah, he's just whacked out for sure.
Whacked, and for him to have all the philosophies that he does,
Yeah.
I felt a little scared for Shay Shay sometimes.
He's kind of a Ricky Williams, but through the roof.
Yeah,
You know, just Ricky was mild mannered and more of laid back, whereas this one's the exact opposite.
yeah. I feel like
But both weird.
future prison,
Definitely.
like because he made a mistake, not maybe even malcontent, just does something dumb.
Yeah. I can see that.
Felt bad for him, and I was like, man, you were such a word. Did he play at K-State?
Great call, yeah.
Yeah, I think he played K-State. So he was a stud. He's just one of those guys that had no direction.
Yeah.
You can tell he had no direction at all. But golly, those are uncomfortable.
NCAA has expanded again.
Okay.
We're now to 76 teams
Why?
in basketball. I don't know. Well, I know you know why. Because the play-in games seem to bring money.
Oh, okay.
in that they just keep adding playing games now.
Why do we have a regular season at all?
It's stupid at this point. But we're up to 76.
That's retarded.
It is.
Can I say that?
No.
Okay.
All right. That was sports. Now on to what's happening.
It's time for news.
All righty. In your news, there was another attempt on Trump's life this weekend.
Unbelievable.
While we were at the race, Trent was able to pull up the news.
Yep.
By the way, shout out to the lady who let Trent borrow her
Power cord.
cell phone charger so he could charge his cell phone so we could get updates.
Yeah.
But yeah, another attempt on Trump's life.
Yeah.
I watched a quick snippet of Face the Nation, and I got angry.
Yeah.
Because the lady is interviewing a reporter that was at the event.
Yeah.
And she's literally trying to make it about the reporter,
Yeah.
which obviously the news story is an attempt on Trump's life.
And a guy getting through security.
Correct. That's the news story. But she's telling this girl, this reporter, you were up there. What was it like?
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah. Your family was back at the table. Were you able? And dude, I know she had no clue what was about to come because the lady was like, Trump was so gracious. He, they were showing us real-time footage he comforted us and he told us we're going to have this event.
Yeah.
And this is important to you guys. It was not what she wanted to hear on Face the Nation.
Yeah.
She was not prepared for that.
How about Fetterman becoming the voice of reason on the Democratic side, and actually even some on the Republican side?
Exactly.
To say this is why we need to have a ballroom on the East Wing.
Yes.
So that you can have these kind of functions in a secure environment.
Exactly. And it's stupid because, of course, that's a logical statement. And the left has to take it, so we now can't have any events outside of the White House?
Right.
That's not what we're saying.
Yeah, exactly.
But an event like this, an event like King Charles coming, all of these things should be done in a presidential ballroom.
So I know there are algorithms, and I have liberal friends. I don't care. You know what I mean? You can think the way you think. We can still be friends. But it's amazing how many of them this week posted things like it was a fake story.
Dude, it's unbelievable.
Okay, so I'm going to give in the category of seems fake to me, the guy that brought the vinegar at Elon, Omar, got a great clip. No, I think I forgot the clip of her this week, where she did World War 11.
Yeah. Oh, my God, yes.
That's the best. Daggone it, and a couple of people sent that to me, and I forgot to get that. Chris is one, and Grayson's one. Anyway, that one seems suspicious to me. Is that real? Not real? When you read about the guy, you think, okay, maybe he is a whack job, but just the story of the vinegar and her still hanging around, something didn't feel right about that.
Sure.
Okay, the guy running through and getting shot at and 5 rounds go through the air.
Yeah.
Okay, something is real about that. That can't be fake.
Right. That's the part. Well, there's still some that believe Butler, Pennsylvania never happened.
And for me, I know what's fake when I'm looking at it. Those Patriot boys, that stuff, and like the swastika flag outside the U-Haul and, planted, those types, those are fake.
Yeah.
Those were, and it's been proven. Well, what did we just learn about the Southern Law, Poverty Law Group? Oh, my. They funded the Charlottesville KKK.
Yes.
And then protested against it.
Dude.
That stuff. Anyway,
there's so many little teeny things that Trump has done that we don't know about that we're finding out about.
Yeah.
And I've got a clip coming up.
Well, I think we did know. We just wouldn't be told.
Right.
But and I knew that ain't real.
We didn't know the USAID was funding all this stuff.
Oh, right. We didn't know where they're getting. We know they're getting funded.
Correct.
Because the signs. Somebody is funding it.
We didn't know where it was coming from. And we were like, what?
George Soros.
Right.
Okay, we'll go arrest the son of a bitch.
That's right.
Right?
Yeah.
How about killing him? Anyway. Sorry.
We'll take that
ratchet
back.
that up a notch.
Jesus.
Nah.
All I know is Brian and I made eye contact. I left him, but just looked at each other.
So did Brian and I when I got in his bed to watch Talladega.
Virginia is waiting on the state Supreme Court to rule on the unconstitutional amendment to redistrict.
Oh, I got a great clip for a Spanberger on that.
Yeah, I can't. So far, they've only ruled that the judge, his motion or his rule to not allow the certification has been, the Democrats didn't stop that.
Yeah.
So it is not being certified.
So
as of yet.
What's crazy is and I know you watch the news, so for you, you're probably going to go, yeah, of course I knew that. I did not know it until I just Googled today. I wanted to know, remember you saying somebody should put, and I've got a chart later, of how many delegates have been won in Texas because of the redistricting, and they're using Texas as the excuse?
Sure.
Okay. Well, it turned out to be 5. All right. So essentially, when Virginia went from 6 to 10, there's a net 4 increase for the Dems, right? If that's the way it turns out. And I still got hope that it won't be 10-1 in Virginia. However, Texas picked up 5 seats because of what they did, potentially, when the vote comes up.
Correct.
Okay. Did you know that their gerrymandering case got approved by the Supreme Court yesterday?
Correct. Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. So only because I Googled it and I said, well, when is the Supreme Court hearing? And it says it got approved yesterday. And I thought, how come that wasn't huge news?
Right. Of course
Texas got away with, not say got away with it, but their gerrymandering case was not gerrymandering.
Correct. It wasn't.
Okay.
That's the part that blows my mind is, and then they leave out California.
Yeah.
That was absolutely. And how come that isn't, being overturned?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Right.
it's
That's one of the, when the post of the week by an idiot, I've got something like that on there.
okay.
Yep.
All right. Speaking of King Charles was in America,
Love it.
spoke to Congress. Yes. I mean,
Best meme of the week.
oh my gosh, was that not the funniest? Did you see it, Emma? There's a meme that says no king's protesters, the liberals, Democrats, right? They were at Congress literally giving King Charles a standing ovation.
Yeah. No King's celebration for the No King's crowd.
It's so stupid. All right, moving on to this is the part that I was telling you about.
Yeah.
So Lee Zeldin
Yes.
is probably going to be the next Attorney General, I think.
Oh, really?
Is that right?
Well, I heard something different yesterday.
Okay.
I heard
well,
the
maybe.
acting guy is going to end up.
Oh,
being it.
okay.
Yeah.
But he's pretty tough, the acting guy.
Yeah.
So, but I heard Lee Zeldin was phenomenal.
Yeah, I know he's up for it.
He is currently head of the EPA.
Yes.
And if you will remember, West Virginia sued and won
Yeah.
a huge Supreme Court case.
Yeah.
So I don't know that it has trickled down to affect you
Yeah.
in your job yet,
Yeah. A little.
but for future, I think it is massive
Yes.
because of this conversation that was had.
Especially if you have people like him
Correct.
at the lead positions. That's what's critically important.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so this is sort of an explanation of why it's important.
Yeah.
And this is a conversation between him and a sitting Congress lady
Yeah.
who is a flaming liberal. And she obviously does not know anything about what she's talking about. And he proves it to her. Cut 1.
Following the law, Section 202 of the Clean Air Act, where does it say anything about fighting global climate change? Loper Bright, Supreme Court case, you familiar with it?
No, I maybe others are. I'm not, but let me ask.
But that's really important. As a member of Congress, Loper Bright says that we as an agency don't have the authority to get creative if Section 202 of the Clean Air Act
No,
doesn't-
but you don't have, excuse me, you do not have the right
I
to
was
say
actually
climate
answering your
change
questions.
does not exist, that it's a hoax, and that's where this administration
I
is
understand
coming
you're
from.
upset that you don't know what Loper Bright is. Do you know what the major
You know,
policies doctrine is?
I'm upset because.
You know what the
this
major
is-
policies doctrine is?
You know what, let me just
You're a
say this
member
to
of
you.
Congress. You should know.
just
Do you
tell
want me
me.
to tell you what the 2 biggest
No,
Supreme
I
Court
want you to
cases
tell
are of the
me.
last few years?
This is what I want you
Michigan
to tell
versus
me.
EPA,
Whoa.
West Virginia versus EPA.
You know, you're here because you need money from us. So halt for the second and wait for the questions and answer the questions.
Well, I answered your question,
No, you
and you
didn't.
didn't like my answer because
did
you
not
don't know what
answer the
Loper Bright is,
question.
because you don't know what the major policies doctrine is.
And what you want to do is to deny. You want
No,
to.
I actually read the law. I do my homework.
Really?
You're just somebody who likes to have the microphone on. You know what I have to do? I read the law.
You know,
I
Mr.
read the
Chairman, I don't
Supreme
have to
Court
listen to
cases
this.
that the EPA is that you wanted to
I don't
fund
have to
us.
listen to this.
Yeah. So I know a little bit about this because I've been in this field.
Correct.
About the environmental and the stormwater regulations. So essentially those rulings by the Supreme Court, what happened was, and what started the whole momentum the opposite way, was Chevron was required to hire a government inspector for their fuel tankers, okay, to make sure there was no fuel escaping the tanks, that kind of thing. Well, Chevron said there's nothing in the law that says that you have to do that. You didn't create a law that says I have to do that. You've got a regulator that's telling me that's so important to the United States that I'm required to do that.
Yeah.
And the Supreme Court said, no, if you want that to happen, pass a law. And so West Virginia EPA is the same thing. They were telling a guy couldn't build because he had wetlands. And he says those aren't wetlands. And you've redefined what wetlands are. Pass a law. And the Supreme Court said the same. Like, if you don't want him intruding on those things that you're defining as wetlands, pass a law that they're wetlands. You didn't pass the law.
Correct.
So he can do what he needs to do. And it has made a big difference in at least the psyche that you can't make regulations, sort of. I mean, it's the third arm of law.
It's like what he was telling
Fourth
her.
arm of law.
She is, in a sense, telling him that he's a climate denier because he's not doing things.
Right.
And his response is, listen, if you want it done, pass a law.
Correct.
Currently, I'm not allowed to just make up stuff.
Right.
Which is what you've been doing.
Right.
You've been using unelected officials to penalize the working class people.
Yeah. Can I ask you something? In a little back and forth like that, if you were an alien that came down and just watched our country for a minute, which person do you think you would trust to run something?
The guy that did his homework.
Well, and the guy is wearing a suit and a tie.
Yes.
And the other woman has purple hair.
Right.
Right? Come on. That's who our leaders are.
Although she looks more like an alien.
She might, they might agree with her. Yeah, you're right.
All right, moving on. Post of the week by an idiot.
Yeah.
This post said Trump has weaponized the FCC in an effort to get rid of people like Jimmy Kimmel.
Okay, right.
Now, here's what it's obvious to me that they have short memories.
Yeah.
Because none of them remember X.
Oh, right.
Literally censoring everyone.
We got
YouTube.
Censored. We got censored.
Yes.
Yeah.
YouTube censoring.
Yeah.
And yet all of a sudden it's, not to mention, did California not just pass a law to keep that guy from being able to report?
Right. I think they've written a law that will be passed. Oh, what is his name? The
he's terrific.
Quality Learning Center guy. Yeah, him.
I mean, literally, you're writing a law to keep somebody from reporting.
Yeah.
Where are the news media going, hey, First Amendment?
And passing laws that say, hey, I know it's public information, but we're no longer going to post our public information of what we spend money on.
Yes.
Hello, your budget?
Right.
You're not going to post that anymore?
Unbelievable.
Yeah. My post of an idiot, and usually I go for an idiot, but because I love this post so much, this was not by an idiot. This is by my buddy Warren.
Okay.
So it's not an idiot, but it's a great post. So I'm going to give you these numbers. Massachusetts, 36 Republicans, 0 seats. Connecticut, 42% Republican, 0 seats. This is their congressional representation. 46% in Maine. New Mexico, 46%. New Hampshire, 48%. Vermont, 32%. Hawaii, 38%. Delaware, 42%. Not one did I say anything lower than 35%, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, except for Vermont, it's 32. All of those states have 0 seats. There's 0 representation on
the Republican side.
And then there's this little boy down at the bottom. He's got a Democrat shirt on, and it says, Texas started it.
That's a lie.
Right.
God.
That's why I thought I'd bring it up.
But that's what I don't understand. How do they keep winning on stuff like that?
Yeah.
That people actually believe that.
Right.
We had I don't know how many millions believe that.
I just told my mom, thank God for social media and shows like ours.
Oh, absolutely.
Right?
Otherwise, people wouldn't know the difference.
Right.
Speaking of that, let's move on to Killed by an Immigrant.
Okay.
This one just floored me.
All right.
William Micah Carter and his new wife, Jennifer Lynn Lower, they were newlyweds for 16 days, Trent.
Sounds like my marriages.
When they were killed by Rahinder Kumar.
Okay. Yeah.
In a car crash. He was, so this gentleman who was an illegal, get this, was arrested on April 2nd and was released by Oregon authorities due to their sanctuary city policies.
Okay.
And later on, he was driving a truck that jackknifed and killed the couple.
That's so sad.
That's,
I bet he lived.
And all of that's preventable if they just, when he was arrested April 2nd, contacted ICE and said, hey, we've got an individual that we arrested.
Get rid of this guy.
And they come get him and deport him.
Well, and then there's a step before that. Don't let him cross the border.
Amen.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's unbelievable.
All right, so we go from killed by an immigrant to win-win-win.
We're going to win-win-win, and we're going to make America great again.
All right, this is a little interaction Trump had in the White House. Again, the most accessible guy. Homie was on 60 Minutes after the, you know what I'm saying? After the assassination attempt.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't watch it. I can't watch it.
No, you don't want to. It was the most sick thing I've ever seen. She was nasty.
Who's the she?
Laura O'Donnell.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And I should have played that clip today, but it was so disgusting. I didn't even want to give her.
I can't do it.
Like, she literally said, we have part of the manifesto. And it says here that he was fed up with a pedophile running and a rapist.
Yeah.
And she said, what do you have to say? Like, and he's like, dude, just, I mean, that's. And when he's like,
it's the lies that you've perpetuated.
Right. And why would you say that to me, implying that I'm a rapist and a pedophile?
Yeah.
And she went, oh, you think he was referring to you?
Oh,
dude, it's awful. It's awful. And
she do like a gotcha type thing.
Oh, dude,
I gotcha.
So, they're sick individuals.
Yes.
I said something to my mom, and you know what she said? Brian, you know there's evil.
Right.
No, she said there's evil, and she's right. These people are evil.
Emma, my favorite story is when Brian calls his mom, and her answer is, after he tells her, just pray. How's that the answer?
Yeah.
Just pray.
Well, I prayed in an election. This happened. Win-win-win.
Yep.
Mr. President, I want to go back to the Supreme Court ruling on the Voting Rights Act. I know you said you haven't seen it.
When did it come out? Just now?
No, it came out this morning, but basically very much narrows the Voting Rights Act.
Was it considered a win for who?
A win for Republicans.
I love it.
But my question,
This is a very good. We can end this news conference right now. I want to read it.
my question
Wow.
to you, Mr. President, is that some Republican governors have not responded in terms of what they're going to do. I guess early voting, for example, in Louisiana.
Republican governors, what?
Republican governors.
What about it?
Early voting begins Saturday there, for instance. Should they redraw the map in the next couple of
I would. I mean, it depends. I mean, some states don't need to redraw, and some do. I mean, I know what the concept of the rule. I just haven't seen the result. Yeah, I would say generally, I would think that they would want to do it. Some are greatly helped, and some, it didn't make much difference. Yeah.
Right on.
Well, I agree with him, but I guess here's where
they're trying to put him in a corner. Like, isn't that unfair, sir?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Go. Did you ask Spanberger that?
But what's a little bit confusing to me, did she just say some states are getting ready to start early voting?
That's what she said.
For the November election?
I don't know. Maybe primaries. I don't know.
Okay.
I have no idea.
Oh, I guess I could see, primaries for Louisiana, yeah. So, I don't know. I mean, wait, here's the thing. If it's unconstitutional because the Supreme Court just ruled on it,
all right,
why would you be upset that the state wants to get it right?
Yeah.
Ugh. They're despicable people, Trent.
Yep.
All right, moving on to fun stuff. Our Mount Rushmore. Now, did Chris screw his up?
I don't even want to read his.
I didn't understand why. Why didn't he do what we said?
Because Chris thought he was going to come up with something that's a better Mount Rushmore. If you don't play by our rules, Chris.
Yes. You will get suspended again,
You're
Chris.
locked out.
Poor guy.
All right, Mount Rushmore of concerts I want to attend and where I want to see them.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
All right. Do you want me to do my list first? What do you want to do?
Well, it's your show. I can go first if you
Emma,
want.
do me a favor.
Yeah.
Pull up the caverns.
You have one of my favorite places. On
Yes, that's where I want to go. That's one of my guys that I want to go see it at. I didn't come up with places at. I just picked people.
Well, I told you about the caverns, and you said you didn't know it was a thing.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Whoa, I've never seen that.
Where is that?
Cool. Tennessee.
That's really cool.
How cool would it be to see a concert there?
Okay, I misunderstood where you said. It's the next one that I thought I can't wait to go see it.
Okay, so I want to see Chris Stapleton at the cavern.
Yeah.
Because I just think playing down there.
We're just going Echo?
No, that place is amazing.
Okay.
Obviously, they wouldn't be having concerts there. Echo.
You know, stalactites fall on you?
No, stalagmites.
No, the mites are on the bottom.
You know, tights are tight.
The stalactites are at the top.
All right. I want to see Journey. What?
At Red Rock.
Oh, I want to see Journey at Red Rock.
Yeah.
My
I love
dream.
But see, I put that in the category of they're dead. Isn't Steve Perry dead?
I don't think so.
Emma, look that up. I thought Steve Perry died a long time ago.
Who's Steve Perry?
Isn't that the lead singer?
Lead singer of Journey.
Am I wrong on that?
Yeah, yeah, you're wrong.
Oh, he's alive. 77 years old.
Yeah, he's not dead.
Don't stop believing.
So I want to see Journey at Red Rock.
Okay.
I want to see George Strait at the Ryman.
See, that's a guy that I know people love. I just have not.
He's got so many.
I know y'all like it. What was your wife's favorite Tuscarora? He's got your wife's favorite song. I remember that she would talk about it. Gosh.
Why are you trying to get me in trouble?
Tallapoosa.
What is happening here?
I'll have to look it up. So anyway, yeah.
I would love to see George Strait at the Ryman.
Okay.
The Ryman's where the Grand Ole Opry is.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an old.
Oh, that makes sense if you saw him at a place like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
At the Sphere, I want to see you covered mine. What did I put?
LT at Sphere.
IT? It?
It?
Who's it?
I don't know. Honestly, I think something got screwed up there.
What in the world? Who's at the Sphere?
I got to go back and look at my original.
I swear it says IT.
It shouldn't.
It is.
IT. Who would that be?
Yeah, it's IT.
Tonight it'll hit you and you'll be like, ah.
I can't believe that. Anyway.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on.
Indigo Girls?
Oh, no, it's JT.
Oh.
Justin Timberlake.
Oh, okay.
I would love to see JT in person.
Yeah.
At the Sphere. And then my last would be Garth Brooks, but it has to be at Death Valley at LSU.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to hear a little, operator, won't you put me on through?
That's pretty good. I'm telling you, you know every freaking song that's out there. And Emma's probably got 3. Or she just got 1. Zach
I'm being
Brown.
a rat today.
Yeah,
Zach
quit
Brown.
being Tootie.
Okay, all of these could be at Red Rock. My dream is to go to Red Rock.
Oh, yeah.
And see, especially Zach Bryan does concerts when it snows.
Okay.
So am I doing mine?
Like, not only did you pick Zach Bryan, not only did you pick Red Rock, but you want it to snow.
Yes, that order.
Yes.
That order.
But wouldn't it defeat the purpose of Red Rock if it's all white?
No, it's beautiful. It's literally at night.
Okay.
And
and it's got to be at night.
Yes, I have.
All right.
So what are you going to...
I tried to get... He does it like once a year there.
Okay.
Who?
Zach Bryan. And
Oh,
I
yeah.
tried, but it's like so limited.
Well, I can get you tickets.
Is that the guy that you is like a man
Yeah.
crush? You got, I mean, a
No.
girl crush on this guy?
No.
Well, you know how girls get.
She's got a girl.
Like, look how pretty that is.
My daughter was about to. Oh, I love Red Rock. Yeah, I want to do that too. My daughter was like giddy about Morgan Wallen. Well,
Okay.
Let's go see Morgan.
Well, I'm going to see Morgan Wallen
You are?
in Ella Langley in Death Valley. Not your Death Valley.
Oh, the real Death Valley.
Oh, there's only...
The first... Did you know the
Clemson.
Clemson Death Valley came first?
Stop.
It did.
I'm not
There's only
joking.
one.
Okay, well...
I don't think it did.
No.
No, it did.
They had the battle of this year.
No, I know. I'm just saying
The
I'm
real
going.
Death Valley is Death Valley.
Okay, well...
Anyway, you're
I'm
going to see
going-
Morgan Wallen
Yep.
at Clemson. That's cool.
Mhm.
I saw him at in what's the one in Raleigh? The amphitheater, Walnut Amphitheater, Serene Creek or Walnut Creek. Anyway.
And then I don't know if you know who that is, Sam Barber.
Nope.
He's a smaller country artist.
Okay.
I feel like Carrie Underwood would be pretty cool to see in concert.
Yeah, I bet so.
Because she's such a good singer.
And she's an entertainer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I love her Super Bowl things she does.
Yeah.
And then lastly, I had Sabrina Carpenter.
I don't know who that is.
She's a newer one.
Yeah.
I think they're just entertaining.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Pull up Sabrina. Channel changes.
See, I grew up watching her on Disney Channel.
Now, I'll tell you who back in the day. Yeah, I could go for that.
But she's a really good singer. But
who cares about singing?
Back in the day, is Shania Twain.
Oh, yeah.
That would have been a concert to go to.
She was married to Mutt Langley.
Okay. On mine, I've got. So I've seen a couple times, but what I have at Red Rock is Zac Brown, the Zac Brown Band.
Oh, yeah.
You've been?
I've seen Zac Brown Band.
Not at Red Rock.
No. I've seen Zac Brown Band at John Paul Jones. That was a great.
We should take a trip.
Great night. I could go see them. I could follow them. That would be like a tour that I could follow.
Is he different now?
Did you see him in the? He was next to Hocevar.
Yeah.
At the championship at the
Talladega.
Yeah,
he's different now, and him and his wife split, and it was nasty.
Oh, okay.
Very, very nasty.
I didn't know this.
So I think he has changed his ways a little bit. I just wonder if his concerts have changed much.
I don't know what any of his ways are. I just listen to music. I don't follow anything.
I think he was.
I just like music.
I want to say he was heading down the path of Beasley. Put it to you that way.
Who's Beasley?
The one we talked about earlier, the athlete.
Oh, Michael. Oh, yeah. Okay. So he was getting in trouble a lot.
Yeah, and then
Morgan Wallen's got a little bit of that in him, don't he?
And then he went through a divorce, and I think he's changed.
Hulk Hogan went through a little bit.
He had a temporary restraining order.
Okay. So, man, there's a guy that has come on the scene, and people will laugh that I say come on the scene because maybe he's been around a long time, but for me, it's new. Every time I look down at the radio, when I'm listening to Spotify, every time it's his name, Eric Church.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to be at Red Rock.
Eric
For
Church
real? I think that's July weekend, though. I think that's July 4th week. So that's why I couldn't do it, because I did look that up.
Can we please go?
I could do Chris Stapleton again. That's one of the best concerts I've been to. I've only been to less than 5 in my life.
I've heard he's really good.
He's no Cher.
Dad laughed so hard at that.
Dude, it was a good concert.
Dad laughed so hard at that.
Just saying. I bet Rod Stewart would be a good concert.
Okay, I'm going to put these next ones in a category of maybe not go see now, but 20 years ago when I didn't have any money at all to go do anything, I would love to have seen these guys. Aerosmith.
Oh, yeah.
God, I love that music to this day.
We're fine. It's the chord.
Queen. I love Queen.
Take my time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love that. Billy Joel.
They're all people.
That's what I said.
I like
that, Emma.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Listen, I love a band.
It's been very difficult to deal with today.
I love
and
a
I'm
band.
the issue.
You know, I actually like both, but I like a band. I like a band that has a fiddle player or a saxophone. Like I told you, like we were listening to Merle, I think, on the way back, and I'm like, nobody else had a saxophone player in country music.
Zach Bryan it was a 20-piece band.
That's what I'm saying.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
That's what made his concert.
So I think Billy Joel, the piano.
Oh, yeah.
How many people do you go even play the piano?
Yeah.
He was so good at it. And I would have gone to Cher. I would have.
It was phenomenal.
And I'll tell you who would have been another good one. Dolly Parton.
Yeah, I could see that.
That would have been a good one to go see. That's my list.
Nice.
There you go.
Yes, that's the one I want to go to. I tried to get my friends to go to it, and nobody would bite on it.
I'll go with you.
So it's October 19th. I know why, because it was a Monday and a Tuesday.
Well, that's a perfect time to fly. Cheaper.
I guess so.
Yeah.
I'll have to do it.
And Red Rock is Arizona?
Colorado.
Oh, it is Colorado.
They're expensive, man.
Yeah.
Good Lord. Yeah. That's how much concerts are now?
That's general admission.
I paid $200.
$380 for general admission.
Dude, I think I paid $25 for my last concert.
Oh.
Okay, how long ago was that?
I paid.
First, do you remember your very first concert?
I was probably 40 years old.
That was your first?
I went and saw, what's the band out of Charlottesville? Dave Matthews.
Dave Matthews.
I saw him down at Walnut Creek.
That's weird.
I've seen them twice. They're really good. They're entertaining. Good music.
My very first concert, I think I was 15 or 16, was at the Roanoke Civic Center. It was Tesla and Poison.
Oh, okay.
What?
I mean, it was amazing.
Yeah.
Because they were huge back then.
Yeah.
But Tesla opened up for Poison, and Poison was, I mean, at that time was the band.
Yeah.
The hair band.
I think we should take a trip.
All right, moving on to the second best part of the show. Have at it.
If you have the responsibility of managing the sale of a loved one's estate, please call the Counts Realty and Auction Group. Since 1963, they have been a trusted name and have helped thousands of families navigate estate and retirement sales with care and professionalism, ensuring your family gets maximum exposure and value. Whether it's your home, farm, vehicles, personal or investment property, you can trust the experts at the Counts Realty and Auction Group. Visit them at countsauction.com or call 1-800-780-2991.
I just got three things to say. God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your engine.
All right, Emma, have you got all 12 clips?
Yes, Commander.
All right.
No for Tootie.
The first one, before you play anything, don't
Yep.
show a screen. Well, Brian, I'm going to need you. I'm going to need a little interaction with both of you.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to need you to close your eyes and just listen. Okay. It is springtime, right? No, not quite yet. It's springtime, and at your house, which I love the springtime because it's finally warm. Mm-hmm. But the birds can actually be loud as shit. Loud around your house.
Correct.
Right? And I hear them every morning, and at least it's springtime, and I'm getting over all that stuff. But, dude, when you're trying to sleep in and the birds don't let you. But then I got to thinking, I don't think I know what each of the birds are.
The birds don't let you.
So what I want you to do is, I've got a list here.
Oh, I would not know.
No, so I need you to close your eyes.
Okay.
And then Emma, when each bird, I think it's 5 birds here, each one is going to chirp. You're going to hear them every morning.
Okay.
You got to tell me what they are. And you know, what made me think about this is when we were going down to the race Saturday night, our favorite bird sound is a caw-caw. It's the Bojangles bird. Remember that? We were talking about how that's the worst bird sound of any commercial. Well, then I came across real bird sounds, and I thought, okay, let's see if you can guess them. All right.
Okay.
Set all that up. Okay, you ready?
Are you ready? Are
Yes.
your eyes
This
closed?
is number 1. Your eyes closed?
Yes.
Ah,
A whippoorwill.
that was a mourning dove.
Okay.
All right, the next one.
Blue jay.
No, that was a wren, eastern wren. Okay, this is the next one. You know what this one is, I guarantee you. Hear it every morning.
Bob White.
Nope, that was a robin.
Rockin' Robin.
All right, this one, I don't know you'll know this one, but you hear this one. This is that loud little bastard. That was a...
Yellow belly sapsucker.
No, that was a tufted titmouse.
Oh, that's the one I should have got.
And here's the last one. You might get this one.
They said you sound like him.
No, that was a
Owl?
pigeon.
That's not a owl.
No, that was a pigeon. Here's one that you should get.
Hold on.
You should get this one. You hear it every morning.
Cardinal.
Yes, you cheating bastard. I saw you look before it came on.
I can't guess no more. I don't
All
know
right,
birds.
okay, you could just end that. So that's it. But just listen to
Carolina
them. Go ahead
chickadee.
and push play. Just push play, and then you just listen to the rest of them.
I don't know any of these.
That's a Carolina chickadee.
Oh, I heard that some bitch the other morning.
That's a pileated woodpecker.
Dude, he was pecking all morning.
Carolina wren. Dude, I hear these every morning.
Yeah. He looks rough.
We have a lot of these at the house.
Yeah.
Dude, I do. Yeah, I do get mad because that stupid woodpecker the other morning was duk, 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 duk. And I'm like, oh.
Dude, would you sit in the woods sometimes and go, I wonder what that sound is? Like, as long as I hunted, there's some sounds I don't know what they are.
Okay, this is a true story, and I felt so bad. There are things I say when I'm hunting that I swear I think your father or your brother's going to shoot me.
And me.
What did you do now?
I'm hunting, and I'm like, dude, there's something going on with me. I was like, I'm literally sitting there, and I feel like my head's going to explode. I was like, it's just out of the blue. It makes no sense. It just goes, and I was like, I feel like my head is like there's something going on.
Yeah.
I had no idea that that was a, oh shoot. What do they call those birds? It's a bird.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's a bird, and it goes, doop.
Oh, yeah.
You're talking about a grouse?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I'm in the woods, and
Yeah.
I heard that. I thought it was my head getting ready to like explode. I didn't know there was a bird somewhere.
I hunted for years and years and had no idea that bird wasn't a bird. It was a squirrel. It's a squirrel that barks.
That stupid woodchuck too. That does that stupid. I hate when them things are barking.
I don't know what a woodchuck does, but I know he can chuck wood.
All right, let's hear some clippies.
All right, so
This one was so funny.
So here's what I have for you. So this is for Emma, and you know how we're doing relationships with Grayson's getting married.
Yep.
Perry is thinking about it now. You know, that's starting to get on his radar. We got Logan, that's probably, and Caitlin, you know, they've been around together. And then we got Emma, and we got Nathan. So these are, if I come across relationship things that will help them, then that's what these are for. So this is, it helps everybody that's got a relationship.
That I haven't been speaking to you for the last 2 days.
You need to rewind it just a second.
Yeah, I've done.
Have you noticed that I haven't been speaking to you for the last 2 days?
Yeah, I've noticed.
Okay, so what do you have to say about that?
Can I get 2 more days?
Oh, I don't know if I should give this one or not. Should I give credit for this one? It's a saying that I love, but I don't know if I should get the person in trouble for it. But what he told my brother was, you know what? Sometimes a week of silence is worth it.
Dude, I would never say that. I'm scared of my wife.
Well, you say it behind her back, Brian. You don't say it to her.
That's true.
Yeah.
Still scared of her.
So that's some relationship advice. Now let's get into the libs. All right, they all look the same, and this is a liberal woman wants identification badges for conservatives. Let's hear I'm sure she's a nice person. Cut 15.
I say we pass a law that requires anyone who voted for that orange piece of shit to wear their Trump hat 24/7 because conservatives
I wear mine.
are dangerous for anyone who isn't white, Christian, or male. Completely dangerous. Like dynamite waiting to go off in your hand. So I think we should all get a public service warning. Don't you?
So she said, who isn't white.
Right.
Right. So no one in the Trump administration is
They're all white. They all have to be white.
And isn't a male.
Yeah.
Last I checked, his chief of staff is a female.
And they all have to be Christian.
It's just,
so what she's actually telling you there, and the notes that I have on that is, they tell you who they hate.
Yeah.
Right? Not only does she hate the orange man,
yes,
but she hates white Christian males. They've created this anger in themselves and this enemy that's us.
Oh, God.
They hate us so much.
But why the hate? Like she said, conservatives.
Yeah.
Like the literal meaning of conservative would be the opposite of progressive. Progressive to me is taking chances, right? That would be more dangerous than being conservative. But she literally started with, these people are dangerous.
Yeah.
Conservative pretty much means you're less dangerous.
I mean, it seems like all the assassination attempts are coming from liberals.
Correct.
Right? It's just that, I mean, she's literally telling you who they hate. So this woman, you're going to love this woman. So this is Rosie O'Donnell, and this is her discussion about economics and the problems with economics. Cut 20.
I think with the praise of billionaires and everybody thinking that's a great thing to be a billionaire, you know, it should be embarrassing to be a billionaire. It should be embarrassing to have the ability to help society and choose not to. I mean,
like you.
She's so poor.
You know, I don't know. I don't understand. How much can you have? Frankie and I went through my closet. I've been here about a year and a half almost. And I had so many clothes that I never even wore yet. I think
probably because you couldn't fit in them.
Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, so I just Googled Rosie O'Donnell's net worth between 80 and 120 million. Where does she get the gall?
That's what Bernie
to say any of that stuff.
Like
they are literally the worst hypocrites on earth.
I oftentimes question the people that support them. Like you're literally saying to a millionaire, I support you because you think it's terrible to have money.
Yeah.
Like, where do you get? It doesn't compute.
So there was a time when I was in school, and I wonder if they even teach it anymore, to be an entrepreneur.
Oh.
That was like the word that was a word of honor.
Yes.
That you went in and you took a risk and you made all that you could possibly make. And guess what? Those people are usually the biggest givers.
Yeah.
Right? Charities are they're not surviving without giving.
Yes.
She's not giving up her 120 million.
Nope.
She's going to just bitch about the people that are richer than her. It makes them feel, I guess, less guilty, whatever guilt they have in this country. They can't be patriots.
Right.
They can't be proud of the country.
Yes.
They can't make money, or they flaunt it like they do. They still buy the house in Malibu.
What are the chances? Like, that's what cracks me up. She moved, right? She was one of the ones that had to move out of dangerous America.
To go to Ireland.
You don't think she moved because of the high taxes in L.A.?
Right. Is she still paying her taxes like she should? Right. Does she give extra in her fair share? And of course not. Right. All right. So, actually, I did bring this one out. Here's, okay. One of the most famous scenes in American history was when Dan Quayle, do you remember that? When he misspelled potato?
Oh, Dan Quayle got killed for misspelling.
All the time. So, do you think the liberal media is going to pick up this mistake?
Yeah. I mean, next time we talk about World War III, we actually should be talking about Donald Trump, maybe starting World War XII.
Correct. So, here is Ilhan Omar, the Somali. I guess she knows, hopefully she knows something about history, but this is cut 25.
Zero.
The last time the Alien Enemies Act was invoked, it was used to detain and deport German, Japanese, Italian immigrants during World War XI.
You can't make this stuff up.
First off, she doesn't know anything she's reading. She's literally reading from a card.
But she will win by 80%.
Oh, yeah.
That's the part you don't understand.
Yeah.
You're like, how?
Yeah. The representation of her.
But this is what I've always said. That is the way it was designed. She can represent her community the way she wants to. What I don't like is when she takes her values and tries to put it in Virginia, which is what we've done by adopting California crap.
That is exactly right. So, speaking of Virginia, okay, so that older millennial guy, he had a clip the other day that I thought was fascinating that I hadn't heard a lot of people talk about and say it that way. So, Virginia, you know, whether we win or lose in court, we lost the yes/no vote.
Yes.
Right. So now it's going to go 10-1 instead of 6-5.
Yes.
All right. So we lost 4, a net 4, if you will. So now we're only representing less than 10%. We're being represented. 50% of the state is only represented by less than 10% of the representation. Right.
Yes.
He said, well, if it's the thing to do, why is it that you said in 2000 or in 2030, we're going to go back to the way it was?
That's right.
Right? If it was the thing to do and it was fair, you're literally admitting in the yes vote that you're wanting to do the unfair thing because then you're going to go back in 2030. It's a lie.
Yes.
It's not temporary. If they can get away with the 10-1, they're going to get away with it.
Yes.
I just hope beyond hope that the 10-1 ends up being 6-5 again.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
How great would that be?
Wouldn't it be? But I mean, because look, if you look in these areas they stretched into, those areas that they stretched into, if you look at the counties that still voted red, it was primarily no.
Yeah. Although, here's the stuff that scares me. I mean, our attorney general is a guy who literally threatened to kill people.
Yeah.
And yet he still got elected overwhelming.
By the way, the previous lieutenant governor a couple of times ago did kill people. He killed his wife and himself.
That's exactly right.
Right.
And so it's just, I don't know. I don't have much faith in the Virginia elections anymore. I just don't.
And I love that Trump calls it out more than anybody.
Yeah.
He calls out, was it either Prince William or Fairfax County?
Fairfax.
Holding out their numbers until the votes are needed. And then they have the mail-in ballots higher percentage than anywhere. Where did the people go to mail it in? Where did they go away to mail it in?
Yep. It's
anyway,
crazy, man. I'm telling you.
So speaking of that, man, I'm hoping that part of his big picture thinking, even for Virginia, is firing all the people that they're firing, and hopefully they did, in D.C., and those people have to move to go find a place to live, right, or go find a place to work unless they can be remote. The big picture is once those people are to leave D.C., Arlington, Alexandria, we have a better chance at winning elections because of that move. That's a big picture chess play, right? I saw a thing today talking about his big picture thinking of Iran and the way the steps are. And I know we've talked about it this way, but I loved putting it together. It's actually something my mom sent. But the first thing he did was took over the Panama Canal.
Yes.
Right? The next thing he did was take over Venezuelan oil. The next thing he did was go to Iran, and which, by the way, how come that's not in the news anymore?
Iran?
Have you noticed the die down in the news stories about Iran?
Yeah.
It's a huge die down.
I think it's interesting how he's doing it. It's genius.
So he's got the embargo.
Yeah.
Right?
They are dying.
So now there's no oil.
No money.
And this week he said, I'm not in a hurry. I told you the bombing was going to stop in weeks.
Yep.
Which I guess he has done that, right?
Correct.
He's just doing the blockade. You're not getting any of your oil out. Eventually, they're going to have to go through the Panama Canal. They're going to have to get oil from Venezuela and us and go back through the Panama Canal, China, talking about the other countries, right? It's big picture, giant thinking.
Yes.
He's changed everything.
He has changed everything, and I love it. I mean, there's so many little things that he's done that just keep adding up, and he'll never get the credit for it, and that's fine. I don't care.
Yeah.
As long as it changes for the better for us. You know,
the person that gave the little speech on those steps, he said the other brilliant thing about it is the next chess piece of that, if in your thinking, is these countries that were getting their oil from Iran, they're the ones that primarily own our bonds, and they could have cashed them in. They could have continuously added that as threats, but when you're not getting your oil from Iran, but you're getting it from us, you're probably not so interested in screwing our economy up so much. It's another chess move. It's brilliant. Speaking of Iran, there's two guys on the panel talking about being aliens. If you listen to the guy on the left, Paul Begala, do you remember that guy?
Yeah.
He was in the Obama administration.
Yeah.
That guy was the biggest lying mouthpiece.
Yep.
Into your face, just tell you exactly what is opposite of what your eyes are showing you.
Yep.
And Scott Jennings. You put two of them together on a panel. Which one do you think is going to come out winning? Listen to who's the lady that we...
Oh, I can't stand
what's her name? She's on CNN. She's the one that did.
Kristen.
Yeah, she's the one that did the debate where she wore the white pantsuit, and he called her. He said, "You're a mean little one," or something like that to her.
Yeah.
All right.
She thought she had him in a gotcha.
Yeah.
And then he pulled out the actual numbers and handed it to her.
Yeah.
Made her look stupid.
Yeah. So anyway, listen to this little clip between those two.
One thing the White House says is everyone has said Iran can't have a nuclear weapon. We're the only ones who did something about it.
Well, no, President Obama did something about it without firing a shot.
What did he do?
He brought them to the table with crippling sanctions. They gave up their nuclear program. The Ayatollah.
The only thing their backs were crippled by carrying the pallets of cash.
Let me make my
their backs were
point
crippled
before you reflexively refute it.
He let them keep the nuclear material.
Okay.
Go on.
He shut down
Actually,
the
they
nuclear
took a lot of it out.
Yes, and
they have 970 pounds of enriched uranium, do they not?
But the argument is that's because Trump
11
pulled out
nuclear
of
bombs.
Listen to her try to interject. Yes. She's the host.
Yeah.
She's a news anchor.
Yes.
She's got two guests that are supposed to be the experts. She knows that Scott Jennings just killed him.
Like, here's how the argument that they make is so dumb. They try to tell you that because we agreed to give them cash, that they agreed to not do nuclear weapons, right? Mm-hmm. And here's what's dumb. They act like we don't remember that they didn't allow our inspectors in.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
But they claim, actually, they didn't have anything.
Yeah.
Until Trump rescinded the Iran agreement.
Right.
Then all of a sudden they started making nuclear weapons again.
Right.
It's like, that's just the dump for us to believe it.
And to literally say that when you know that you're lying about it.
Correct.
Oh, gosh. Yeah.
Like, what did they do with the pallets of cash?
And then they couldn't follow the cash. You remember that? They first told you the cash could only be used for humanitarian aid. And Ted Cruz goes, okay, even if you were right about that, the cash they're using for humanitarian aid saves their capital to go sponsor terrorism.
Yes.
That's the easy math. I don't know. I can't understand why no one keeps up with that. That's pretty good. That's a good comment. So Obama's on the left says, let's negotiate. The terrorist says, I will blow it up. Biden says, let's negotiate. The terrorist says, I will blow it up. Trump says, I will blow it up. And he says, let's negotiate. And that's how they act.
That is.
That's how it works.
I'm curious. I don't know. Like, honestly, there are times where I get frustrated where I'm like, dude, why do you keep extending the ceasefire? Like, come on, let's get this over with.
Oh, really?
No, I mean, I get frustrated. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm being honest. So, but then I read it. And I'm like, wait a minute. Like, I had no idea they're on the brink of, like, if you want to cripple, I learned this. Honestly, I just don't know enough about communism to know how all of it works. Mm-hmm. But the one thing I have learned recently is the only way communism works is if you have enough money to keep the population somewhat happy. Mm-hmm. Because the moment that they can overturn you like in a heartbeat.
Okay.
And I learned that from a guy in England. He's like, if you think China's ever going to do anything on global warming, you're crazy. Because they would become poor to the point where their citizens would overthrow the government.
Gotcha.
And I'm like, I never thought of that. So he's genius by just stopping the money. Is eventually, if they don't have money, the regime has to do something.
Yeah.
Like, so what are they going to do at this point? And they're close. But today, Trent, I'm telling you, 2 headlines. The top headline said, Iran on the brink of collapse due to the blockade.
Okay.
Below, blockade not working. And I'm just like, it's on the same page, like the same news network.
Yeah.
Which is true.
Yeah. I do wish we had more news of it. Now, are we bombing anymore?
Not to my knowledge.
That's what I think. We haven't done anything like that. Are they launching missiles at anybody?
Nope.
Right. Did they run out of missiles? Right.
So what I love is that Trump has their leadership went and met with Russia this weekend.
Okay.
And I'm like, oh my God, here we go.
Yeah.
We're going to get Russia pulled into this. And then Trump releases that he had a phone call with Putin today.
Yeah. By the way,
things went well.
When Iran doesn't sell oil, guess who's another oil manufacturer? right?
Right.
So the only one that really needs the oil that doesn't manufacture the oil themselves is China.
Correct.
Right? Half of their oil, well, I guess half their oil comes from Iran. So that's the group that you need to make sure is okay with this. I've been waiting for China to do the Taiwan invasion or something like that, but I don't know. It's kind of interesting how we're kind of in the middle of, I guess, geopolitical politics.
Yeah.
Hanging around like a loose tooth. Why are my dentures in the ice tray? It's Carolina Kevin. Oh, it's that guy again.
What up, Kevin?
Thank you for tuning in live to Life, Liberty, and Happiness. This is Kevin Schley coming to you live out of York, South Carolina, better known as Carolina Kevin.
My man.
If I you work at a strip club.
True, it did.
What's that?
If I played 10 bird sounds for you, of the morning birds, how many bird sounds would you get right out of 10, do you think? Bob White? What is that? Bob White or a pigeon? Or a dove?
Do you know
Come on with it, brother.
Do you know your birds, Kevin?
Oh, yeah.
Could you tell a robin from a cardinal?
No, but I can tell a pointed finger from a middle finger.
Good one.
My man. How was NASCAR this weekend? Did you watch the race?
Oh, yeah. The good one.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of birdie, a little birdie told me that you were good friends with a certain person that owns a track that Trent and I went to last weekend. Or not owns a track, but I guess he's running the track now.
Oh.
Someone told me that you were good friends with Stacy Compton.
Oh.
Is this true?
Yep. That's why I got to go into Martinsville and meet Bubba Wallace when he first started racing the truck race. And he had his clothes in a Walmart bag and went in there and changed clothes in the bathroom and came out. And I ate a hot dog with Rusty Wallace, and Bill Elliott was there. And I actually stood in line. They had a thing that said, "You're in the infield. You better get out soon because the gate's going to close." And I ended up on pit lane with Austin Dillon and his granddaddy there, Richard Childress. And I stood in line like I was one of the pit crew guys and had the national anthem.
Jeez.
But the only way you could get pit passes like that, or either garage passes, is I told Stacy I wanted to go, so he put my name down, and they had to do a background check, and then they had the trailer you go to, the whatever trailer, the hot pass, and they check you and you go on in there. But yeah, that was a true story.
Well, we might have to pull in a few favors from Mr. Compton now that he's running Pulaski Speedway.
Yeah, we saw him last weekend.
Yep, he did. He came in and waved.
Yep. So just the results from last week, just to let you know, the Talladega race. Brian, is the first time I think you've won for a weekend. I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
So you had a total of 52 points. You did have Carson, but you also had Logano, and Logano finished second to last. But I'm not going to really make fun of you because I had Kyle Larson, and he did finish last. So Brian won with 52 points. Kevin was second with 83 points, and I was third with 85. So now the net results are I got 364, Kevin's got 420, and Brian's got 458.
Woohoo! 420.
I did bet on FanDuel, and so I was able to win $130 off of my $5 Carson Hocevar bet.
Oh, wow. So you bet on him early in the week.
I always do it during the show.
Oh, okay. That's why you're not paying attention.
Yes.
Didn't even argue. Yep.
So we're at Texas this. First of all, before we get too far ahead of our skis here.
Yeah.
Talladega. Was there any complaints you had? Did you like Hocevar winning? What?
No complaints at all. I mean, it was good for the sport.
Yeah, I thought so too.
I agree, 100%.
So is this the SpeedyCash.com 250?
No, that is the truck race.
Ah, okay. It's hard to get stuff right on FanDuel.
Yeah, it is the Worth 400.
Worth, WURTH.
Correct.
Okay.
Yep.
So, so you got to lock it in, Kevin. Who's your pick at Texas?
Well, I'm going with Eric Jones.
Ooh, he did good last year there.
I'm going to go with, let's see, Keselowski.
Man, I keep waiting for him to have a good day.
I'm going to have to go with Elliott. I think Chase is going to end up winning this race on Sunday because he's been in a drought big time, but I think they got it together after Talladega.
He seems like he's the strongest Rick Hendrick car, right? I haven't seen the point standings.
He'll win this weekend. I'd bet on him.
Well, I'll jump in and you want me to go, Brian?
Yeah, I'll go William Byron.
Oh, so you do want to go. All right.
And he says I'm the difficult one today.
And Hendricks has sort of struggled a little bit.
He literally had no idea what I just said, but go ahead.
He said, "Do you want to go, Brian?" And I said, "Yeah."
I said, "Do you want me to go?"
Oh, I thought you said, "Do you want to go?"
No, it was funny though.
What are you laughing at?
You're being difficult.
She's making peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
All right. So I'm going to take William Byron. If I'm not mistaken, he won this race last year.
Logano did.
Okay. Well, I'm mistaken. And then I'm going to take Mr. Busher.
All right.
Our shirts will be in Friday.
Cool.
They're Mr. Busher's shirts.
You say our shirts. What do you mean?
I bought you one.
You did?
Yeah.
Not me.
What size you get?
I didn't give her one.
She's not. You really want to walk around with Mr. Busher?
I want to feel included.
I'll look for Mrs. Wallace.
Mrs. Busher.
And then my last one will be, and dude, this would be so awesome if this happened. I'm taking Kyle Busch. He's got a crew chief change. Watch him come out and win.
You got a two Busher. You got a Bush and
Bush and a Bush.
All you need is a whacker. Bush.
All right, I'm going to take Ryan Blaney.
Mm-hmm.
I think Kyle Larson
has
to finish from last to first. And my long shot is Ryan Preece.
Ryan Preece.
Busher.
No, who did you take again?
Why do I do this show? Ryan Blaney.
I'm writing this stuff down.
Why do you need to write it down? I got it. Got the points.
Ryan Blaney, which is a good pick.
Okay. I'm going to do a bonus bet.
Hey.
And I took Kyle Larson. What?
I'm coughing.
Why are you looking at me like that? You gotta look. You gotta look right now.
Emma was pointing, and what's funny is he goes back and watches the show. Of course, he's gonna see you making fun of him behind his back.
I was not. It was out of love.
Oh, Emma, that's terrible.
Isn't that crazy?
Kevin, I thought you were on my side.
Foul.
I'm surprised that Kyle Larson is favored higher than Blaney.
Good Lord.
What?
And Ryan Preece. Let's see how far. Ryan Preece is.
Yeah, I want him to win so bad.
I know he needs to win
because he works hard. Like you can just see him putting.
It's kind of like Hocevar, just that guy that plugs it all the week. And sometimes he's up there. He's not getting crushed.
That's the thing. Yeah.
So that's my picks. Hey, what did you think about the celebration at the end of the race, the Talladega race? Obviously, Talladega is a great place to do something like that. But did you think they were going to ban that kind of celebration, kid?
Not when the guy just took over. NASCAR. You know he ain't gonna do that.
I meant before that discussion. You think just because the new guy became a new guy, he wasn't going to ban, the first thing he was going to do, ban his celebration?
Absolutely. Why do you think he just took it over 24 hours before the race started?
How about safety so someone didn't get killed like one of your best drivers?
No, dude, he's not going. If something would have happened, yes, but something didn't happen. He just came and stepped into this job, and this is the first decision he's ever made being this high up, and he's not going to go, well, yeah, I'm going to ban this, because that would be a bad reflection on him just stepping into the spotlight.
All right,
I've got something
absolutely
similar.
not.
No, I hear you, but listen, let's be honest. 10 years ago, that's exactly what would have happened.
Yeah.
With a new guy.
But did you remember Connor Zilisch fell out of the car last year?
Yes.
When he was celebrating?
Yes.
I thought about him while he was hanging on to the side, and Zilisch fell out of the car and broke his collarbone.
Mm-hmm.
Break his collarbone?
Yeah.
And I thought they did ban you standing on the window.
Mm-mm.
They didn't? So there's no ban on that?
No.
Okay.
No, a lot of your crew chiefs don't want your drivers jumping on the cars and stuff like that because it may not pass tech.
Yeah.
When they come out.
Well, that's what you remember Michael Waltrip. He did it on purpose.
Yeah.
He was jumping up and down.
That's
so
why
that
they don't want you to do that.
So it wouldn't fit the template.
You remember the exchange with Chad Knaus when he told Jimmy Johnson to hit the wall?
Yeah. When you're done, I need you to dent the rear of the car. And Jimmy Johnson looks over at the cameras like, hey, do you know the camera's on? And Chad Knaus looks like, oh, no.
So that's a question for Kevin. So from what I understand, there is no longer a channel that the driver and the crew chief and or the spotter can go to that's private anymore. Apparently for many, many years, there's a public and a private. So there was a private channel where you could discuss things that you didn't want out in public.
Oh, yeah.
And I didn't know that. Junior was talking about that this week.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know that. I know what you're saying the technology is, but you're saying NASCAR, you could do the regular airways and then do something.
Yeah, there was a channel 1 and a channel 2. So channel 1 was available for the public.
Okay.
But there was a channel 2 where you could talk stuff that other people couldn't hear for good reason. Just like football when you have headsets.
Yeah. I don't like that they all can see each other's telemetry.
Correct. I don't like it either.
Like SVG, he's killing everybody, and you're going to know what he's doing?
Yeah.
You shouldn't be able to do that.
So I'm just curious, do you think NASCAR should regulate and allow them to be able to talk to each other in a certain way without the public knowing?
I've always wondered why a driver can't talk to his teammate. You know what I mean? Why couldn't you dial 88 and talk to your teammate while you're racing?
Yeah.
Like, hey, man, I'm getting ready to pit.
What do you think, Kevin?
Because it's a money thing. They rent those headphones out when you walk into the stadium or somebody said that I listened to on a radio station Tuesday this past week here in Charlotte. They're like, why would a president get up there and tell you, or anybody tell you what we're going to be doing in a war?
All right.
Why would you get up and say that? Like the same thing with the communication on the radio. Why would you want somebody listening in going, hey, me and 99, we done hooked up. We got something going. We got a deal going, and he's going to go to the outside and come behind me and push me, and we're going to do this. Why would you want to relay that and let everybody know what your strategy is? If that's not, it's the same as baseball when they had them people out there in the outfield, giving signals and relaying them to the other team. That's cheating.
Okay, so you're saying they should have a channel that's private.
Yes.
I agree. I
think
there was the reason I brought it up is there was a chatter, I don't know if you heard it, between Bubba Wallace and his longtime spotter, Freddie Kraft. And it got pretty heated. They claimed it was funny, but I mean, it wasn't. I mean, he basically was giving him the information that he was being given of where Bubba should enter the corner, do things.
Oh, yeah. I hear them say that now all the time. Hey, number 12 is not hitting the gas
Yes.
until he gets.
And Bubba essentially said, look, if you want to drive it, come drive it. Like, it won't do what you're asking it to do.
Yeah.
That's a different car. It's not my car.
Yeah.
And he just got so mad that he said it. And Freddie's like, my job's not to drive the car.
Yeah.
My job's to give you the information. I'm giving you the information.
Yeah.
And it kept going. And then it got to the point where he's like, you couldn't drive the car because you couldn't fit in it. I mean, it got personal because Freddie's not really a thin person.
Well,
and then,
well, first off, Bubba Wallace is a cantankerous a-hole.
He is. Very
Jamie,
much
so he got in that first accident, right? He's the one that caused the big pileup.
Correct.
I don't want to say caused, but he was part of the reasoning that there was a big car pileup. He was the first car that wrecked.
Yes.
Well, then Jamie Little, it's the TV has replay after replay, and then the first thing he says to Jamie is something like, "I've been standing here long enough."
Right.
Come on, man. You're supposed to stand there and be entertaining for your fans. He's just so irritable.
I listen, I was the first person that said that, what's he supposed to do there? He got wrecked.
Yeah.
Not on purpose, but it was just,
But not take it out on her.
But then I'm telling you, the more I hear people, and then I'm watching Ricky Stenhouse hit an unstable Toyota.
Yeah, Chris Bell.
And not wreck him.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying, I saw Chris Bell doing this constantly.
Yeah.
He didn't hit the wall.
Well, Joey Logano is talking about how bad it is too. They're on the edge of wrecking all the time.
Correct.
And so I'm not saying that Bubba Wallace wrecked because he can't drive. Yeah. I'm just saying his reaction getting out of the car. I don't like those guys. Tony Stewart, I never liked when he was that way. Kyle Busch, I never liked when he was that way.
Yes.
He's less that way now because he's losing all the time.
I didn't like what Joey said.
Yeah.
This weekend. Yeah. Shut up. I mean, we don't want to watch you run, 30% throttle.
You're right.
Shut up. I don't want to hear
that part of the race I did not like. They've got to find a way to quit doing that. Talladega is a roar.
Yeah.
Not just ride around for 70 laps.
Supposedly that's what they did. That's the reason they changed the...
I know they changed the format, but that first segment, the first stage, was yawner. It was worse.
They were still doing it half throttle?
Oh, it was 30% throttle.
I'm yawning too. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Now, the last stage was decent, but all the cars were gone, so nobody would step out and try to pass.
Yeah.
So up until that wreck, it was actually pretty decent. The second stage was pretty good. The one that Ross Chastain won, it was pretty good little stage there.
So is Texas going to be better this weekend, Kevin?
Not as good as not as good as Alabama. No,
it's just going to be Kansas.
Yes.
Yeah.
Michigan.
Yep. I agree.
The one thing I remember about Texas, and I don't know if they changed the speedway or not. Do you remember there was a time where the Indy cars revolted?
Yeah.
They I guess went on strike.
Yeah.
They canceled the race because the drivers would not drive on it because it was so fast.
Yeah.
They were going over 235.
Yeah.
And they said somebody's going to die, and they all said we're not going to drive this weekend.
And I don't blame them.
Yeah.
It was because they lost that one guy when he hit the pole.
Yeah.
It's awful. All right, Kevin, how's the garden coming along? We enjoyed the picture. We posted it on Facebook.
Oh man, she's doing great. Great.
That's awesome.
Climbing that ladder.
Yeah, that's neat. I look forward to that, seeing that. All righty. Well, Emma's tapping
All right, well, I guess we're going to go ahead and wrap it on up, guys.
Got any words of wisdom?
Just something for you all the time, Trent.
I love it.
Why isn't it a good idea to throw false teeth at your vehicle?
Dude, I just laugh at the questions you come up with. I have no idea why.
Because you'll dent your car.
Dent your car.
He on crack too.
Emma, when is vacation?
Last week of May.
Okay, so we still got some time.
It says Memorial Day week, probably.
Yeah.
So we'll probably have to cut out of
The
that.
27th, I think.
No, We've got a producer.
I am going to try to work on. Getting a guest to come in. He hires. He started his own cleaning business, and they hire firemen, police officers to do the job. I just think that's a neat story of entrepreneurship, and try to promote his business so that people that have offices can call him to do that. So here's his story. But he's also got a racing background. I think would be kind of fun.
It's interesting. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. And maybe one day, I keep telling my wife, she volunteers at the Christmas station.
Yeah.
We should probably do an episode on that.
Okay. So to end the show, I'm not trying to be a downer. This is actually inspirational to me. But there's this, it's a TikTok of a woman talking to her mom.
Okay.
And her mom has dementia. And I don't want to give away what the questions she asks. But it's so funny that her mom knows that she's got a problem, right? Mm-hmm. And mom or grandma, whatever it is. But she answers the questions knowing she doesn't know the answer. But listen to what she does know. I think it's a great way to end the show.
All right. We'll wrap up with this. Folks, we'll see you next Wednesday. Make sure you go to YouTube at LLH. Make sure you put the at first. Don't just go LLH.
Yeah, you'll be seeing some lesbians.
Go at LLH_podcast. Hit the subscribe button. Also, check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok.
Love our views. Our views are going up and up and up.
They are. They're staying at like a steady 1,000.
It's a really cool thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool. All right. See you next week.
Hey, can you tell me what your address is?
What my address is?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Okay. What color shirt did you have on yesterday?
I don't know.
What'd you have for lunch today?
Food. Good food.
All right. So who is Linda? Do you know Linda? What about Paul?
Paul?
Paul.
Oh, I don't know Paul either.
All right. Who is Jesus?
Well, Jesus is the one that saved me and lives in my heart and will take me home.
Quite amazing.
Yeah. I love him.